I went to a live wrestling show and it taught me a lot about content creation. And it's very confusing, but let me explain it. So it just hit 2 a.m. and I just got back from a live wrestling show by the WWA. It's a Kentucky-based wrestling alliance. And I've been watching wrestling for years on TV, but going to a live event is completely different in that you can see everything, the wider scope of everything. When watching wrestling on TV, they can show you camera angles and they can block out things that they don't want you to see. But when you go to these live wrestling shows, no matter how silly it is, there's still a level of commitment both inside and outside of the squared circle. And so people that are doing content creation like myself and a bunch of others, we're essentially playing a characterized version of ourselves. I'm actually super quiet and I like to play video games before I go to bed, but my online persona, I'm wanting to be, and I'm still figuring it out, but I'm wanting it to be a little bit more bombastic, a little bit more in your face. And when I was watching these people go in and out of the ring, and also the people that were in the audience who suspended their belief long enough to exist in this world, it gave me motivation to just do what you got to do in order to do what you want your job to be, right? Because a lot of times with creation comes, in our minds, judgment, even though there isn't any. But even if there was, who cares? I got to meet a whole bunch of wrestlers. Two really stood out to me, and it was the Godfather and Elijah, also known as Elias in WWE. But even those two, and those one-on-one moments where I had a small conversation with both of them, they were in character. To a mind-blowing degree, they were in character. If they can do it, why can't we? The commitment to the character, to the world, to the existent, it was astounding. So be your truth and speak your truth and make your life what you want it to be within your own boundaries. And let me explain what that means. Speaking about content creation specifically, if being on camera is not your thing, but you really are good at taking photographs, Instagram is the way to go. Let's say you're not good with a camera at all, but you're really good with written word. Blogs are still really massive. Also, another way to think outside the box with writing is to find your local content creator who is on camera and see if they need somebody to write captions and descriptions for their posts. You learn a lot about life through going to these random events, and I'm introverted by nature. But today I decided to say yes, and I'm super glad that I did because a lot of amazing things happened. Okay, bye.